about who we surround ourselves with, our circle of friends. So thanks for coming.
Really, even specifically, we're going to talk about how to have friends around you who build you up, how to have friends around you who believe in you, how to have friends around you who tell you you're incredible and you have gifts and you have talents. Now, that's something, Holly, we all want. It is unfortunately not what we all have. And if we don't have it, we don't know how to get it, right? So we've been talking the last several weeks about how to think, or thinking about what you think about, right? And concentration and reflection, and thinking about your free time, and thinking about money, right? So we're going to talk about thinking about love or thinking about relationships. Now, I'm pretty blessed that I get to speak a lot, I get to teach a lot, I get to write a lot, articles, books, what have you. And what a lot of folks don't know is that a lot of time my original fodder or my original foundation for where I write is on my page on Facebook, because I can usually tell where the heart of people is at just by the responses I got. And several weeks ago, I put something that's going to be on the graph. It's the graphic on the screen that says your circle should want you to win. Your circle should clap the loudest when you have good news. And if they don't, you need to get a new circle. Now, I said to you last week after we recorded, I didn't say this would be easy. It's simple. I didn't say it would be easy, but it's so worth it. So I'm just going to read, if it's okay, what I wrote, because there was a pretty overwhelming response to that graphic and what I wrote about it. And it was this: you might think the idea of getting a new circle sounds like one of the hardest things you could ever do. It will be. But here's the deal. If you don't do it, the circle of people who are not pulling for you will pull you down. They may try to directly sabotage you, or they might just simply pull you down by never building you up. But because they're your circle, you'll work hard to ignore that fact, to refuse to see it, and to attempt to justify it. I'm asking you to look deep. Does your present circle truly want you to win? Are they the ones clapping the loudest at your good news? It was painful beyond any possible description to realize that mine was no longer cheering for me. Actually, they were ridiculing me, mostly behind my back. It hurt more than I can ever express. I even talked to them about it. But when I was vulnerable, they didn't reassure me. They actually seemed to be glad that I had been hurting. Anyway, you're right. Getting a new circle will be one of the hardest things you'll ever do. Do it anyway. Grow into all God's created you to be, and share your time with people who are excited about what He's doing through you. Not only will you have more of the friends that help you become all God's called you to be, you'll have the kind of relationships with people who will fight for you and pull for you, not the ones that unfortunately aren't pulling for you. And that's who we want to be around, and that makes life richer.
It does, and it's so hard for people to realize that. They think, no, they're my friend.
And they are. That's why I said you'll try to justify it. You won't want to see it. But the bottom line is just ask yourself. That's why we put the image on the screen. Ask yourself, are the people around you ones that want you to win? Do they cheer and go crazy when you have good news? Or do they secretly, behind closed doors, get a little snarky about it? And are you willing to face that?
All right. Look at your circle. Thank you very much, Donna. All right, don't go away. First edition continues in a moment.